Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to be repotting some mini Phalaenopsis. I'm going to repot 3 of them today, but I'll probably only repot 1 on camera with you guys, just to give you guys an idea of how to do it. This is a cute little mini Phal here. It actually has a large Keiki on the side of it. I don't know if you can see that. This here is a Keiki, and then the main plant, I'll remove the tag here, and you can see. So you can see the two. The Keiki could probably be removed at this point. It has its own root systems, but I think I'm still going to leave it on there. Just it'll make a better display when it blooms, and it's going to be more space saving for me. So today I'm going to repot them, and I'll put that down. The clear 3-inch pots I got from Ravenvision last week, and since they sent me some other products to try, I'm going to try to repot them in some of the Ravenvision sphagnum moss and the custom orchid mix, the fine bark based. So I'm going to do a little combination of some moss added to this base. Both of these products are available, all 3 of these products are available at Ravenvision. They were nice enough to give me some media to try out, so that's what I'm going to do. I'll try it out on the mini Phalaenopsis. I have got a coupon code for them as well, so if you wanted to try any of these products, coupon code will be on the bottom of the screen now, and in the description below. It will save you some money on the Ravenvision supplies, so check that out. And I'm going to get started with opening these up and preparing my mix. Okay, so I have the moss and the mix laid out in front of us, so it's a good looking mix there. And I'm just going to chop up a bit of the moss to mix in there. For Phalaenopsis, I want to retain quite a bit of moisture. Between the bark and the moss, it's going to give a nice airy mix. I'll just cut up a little bit more. I am doing 3 Phalaenopsis today, but as I say, we'll only take you through 1 of them. Mix that all up. So, gives you an idea. Now I like to work with dry bark because it really is easy to get in between the roots of the plant, and then I water the plant immediately after. Some people have other methods of doing it, but this one works for me. The 2 other plants we're going to work with today are this guy here. And I want to show you this. That is my own fault right there. That is sunburn damage. It just happened the other week. The sun came out, and I thought it would be excuse me, I thought it would be sort of a cool enough sun, so I allowed them to get some direct sun on the leaves, and that is what happened. This is another one I'm going to be working with today, so it's still in its original pot. And it's a clear pot as well, but it's got to be like a 2-inch pot, so we're going to upgrade to 3-inch pots for all of these guys. I like the clear pots, I like to be able to see what the roots are doing, and I like the additional air holes in it as well. Excuse me. I have a frog in my throat. Not literally, of course. So yeah, those are going to be the 3 orchids we're going to repot today. So let's get started on one of them. This is the one we first talked about, so we'll remove that. It was in a clay pot. Looks like it was all in sphagnum moss. Move that over. I don't want to reuse any of the old moss. So the mix we're going to provide is going to be much airier and lighter for it. Let the roots breathe a little better. I see a couple little dead roots on there. Dead roots are worth trimming off. You don't have to be too fanatical about getting every little bit of media off. Sometimes it does more harm to try to remove all the media because the roots are actually stuck to the media as well. So I'll remove that dead root there. Now you can tell if a root is dead or not because it's going to feel papery when dry. Like this end here, you can almost hear it. It sounds like paper as well. So I'll just cut that off as well. And you can clearly see the Keiki on here now. Let me focus on that a little better. So there's a Keiki. We're going to leave that. I think it could pop up pretty easily. It has a good long root on it, but we'll leave it. Now I like to try, just to make sure it's going to fit, I'm going to leave the air roots out in the air and put the roots that are used to media in the media. Sometimes if you put an air root into media, being it's used to growing in the air, it's actually not going to do as well in the media, and it could die. So there's enough roots that were in the old pot that I can just keep those ones in and leave the other two out. And there we go. Give it a bit of a pack down just to make sure it's not going to go anywhere. And then give it a good water and it should be good to go. And that is a quick way to transplant and repot a Phalaenopsis. Cute little mini ones here. So I'm going to go on and repot the other two just like this, and I'll be right back. Alright, there we go. So we're all potted up. I've repotted these little mini phals there, and they should be good for a couple years in these pots. They'll have lots of air. A few words on my choice of media here. I chose this media because it works well for me. There's going to be no exact right or wrong media to use for repotting a Phalaenopsis orchid. It's really going to depend on your watering habits and the temperature of the area where you live and how much humidity there is. But I find for me, this allows me to rewater them about once every 5 to 7 days. And if you lived in a really hot place, you might want to add more moss. And if you had sort of a heavy hand at watering and you like to water very often, you might want to just use more of the bark and less of the moss, since you're always going to be watering anyways. So the more moss there is, the wetter it's going to stay. The more bark there is, the drier it's going to stay. I sort of have a happy medium in between. So again, I did get the media today at Ravenvision. It is a Canadian company, so if you live in Canada, again, I'll put a promo code in the links below, and if you want to check it out, maybe you'll be able to save some money on some orchid supplies yourself. And yeah, so happy shopping, good growing. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe to my channel. As always, thanks for watching.